Ezt a srácok, a Ford Source játékkal fogunk játszani. Az eleben láttam, hogy akciós volt. 300 forint volt. 2023-as gameplay van szó. És hát ilyen horror game szerűség lenne ez, vagy nem tudom mi akar lenni. De engemet ez érdekelt, gondoltam kipróbáljuk, hogy milyen. Hogyha megtetszik a game, a grafikai is jó, mert minden. Próbáltam az előbb streamelni, de hirtelen megfagyott. Most már jó lesz. Itt ellenőrizzük.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate, I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now, so it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
It could be worse. You could be stuck with some...
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them and see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solace. This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary, responding to Fort Solace alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
People who use that expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
Igen? Oh!
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay. I can pick you up on the way back.
Ilyenkor kölcsön be a kezem.
I've switched comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military? Okay, it's fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Set course for Fort Solace.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace. The Planum Quadrant responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solace. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
Fort Source.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy? Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so you're happy.
Chairman. Listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
Access denied. Lockdown in
I'll head to the atrium and make contact there.
Behozzá. Passza. Csikultól kell menni.
access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Jól néz ki a game. Ahhoz képest, hogy 2023-as. Éves a játék.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Nope. I've had this on way too long. Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather's in full swing here. No idea why you're trying to repair the hull.
DNS off.
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistance suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
This place really is a relic. you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Time to quit beer?
More like climbing. Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day. I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms?
No.
Paint the picture for me?
What, of Solace? It's old school. Still got single structures.
You should feel right at home then.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
Lockdown in effect.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the light?
Well, not anymore.
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
You know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long.
Te basta még a grafikát.
We gonna pretend you're wearing yours?
Így miatt.
I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
No power. That's not ideal.
Nem mehetek, bassza. A másik irányba kell menjek. Melyek vagyunk.
Drinking on the job?
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
Ja, a game.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it. Hell of a storm on the way. Oh, Starwalk's in full swing here, too.
They are amazing. People back home just can't imagine it.
A star is a star. What's the big deal?
This is why I go with Karen.
Well, this is spooky.
Why?
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just to confirm, I can access the site files from here.
Good idea. I need to make contact with the Solis team.
Jaj, ne jöttem, hülye. Jó, akkor itt már voltam. És oda kell menni, jó.
It worked.
What did?
The i5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
How do people solve these? Same tactic as me. It's worth a try.
Mi a kód? 0807.
manage to find a key card?
And I thought I was old.
You are old. No one has said bingo since 2030.
Na, itt van Moody is.
Door locked.
Fort Solace 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
Itt kell még van közel elkonni. Ahogy itt jelzett.
That'll help me access the lower levels.
Jó, akkor kinyitottam a kaput.
I'm going to head down to the B levels and check there.
Okay.
Well, that's new. Still no sign of anyone.
Lockdown.
What could they be?
Maybe they're cursed to forever walk the surface of Mars feeding on brains.
Are we back on this?
I'm just saying his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die?
How romantic.
Én is edzeni, mert minden.
Remember that time you hit a 7-ball on Chris? He lost his mind.
I think it was long gone before that.
Yeah. Too many solo jobs out here.
You found a table?
Door locked.
At least Solar had a more engaging premise.
Dead Solar.
Yeah.
It was just an idiot clearly searching a haunted station. I just heard it.
Huh. Well, for the record, I'm not searching. I'm investigating. Dead man's hand. That's all I need. I'd never get out of that with my back. Still got it.
It must go for a walk when we play.
Oh, in my Boston heyday, I could have given you a game.
Sure.
Door locked.
Jaj, ne jöttem.
I think this is the only time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
You finally have that peace and quiet you always wanted.
Not quite how I imagined it.
Still no sign of
Level
anyone.
5.
Not a soul.
Access.
There should at least be an officer around.
Yeah,
Level 5.
I'll keep looking.
Access.
Okay, I'll try and access the
required.
records from here. See who the officer on duty is.
Okay. Hello?
Made contact?
Maybe with the shadow of a fridge.
I think you may have been up here too long.
Hey! Guess what I found?
Am I actually supposed to guess?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing over the territory?
Yeah?
They still have one of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth what?
Well, not that. I think it was called Earth Expedition Force.
It wasn't that either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, they still have theirs.
And where did you find that?
In a supply room.
Why are you in a supply room?
I miss peanut butter. Took it.
What are you doing?
I'm resetting the lock.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how it works at all, but...
Vadva. Az enebben most 300 forintért be lehet húzni ezt a gémet, de amúgy 2023-as ez a játék, szóval 2 éves az a játék.
Okay.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters.
Level 1. Access required.
És az Enebben láttam amúgy.
Door locked.
Egyszer mit már láttam, hogy a DVR-éktől végigjátszották ezt a DVR-t is végigjátszotta ezt a gémet.
Looks cozy.
Belenéztem, és
Life is
tetszett.
luxury for some,
Annyi
yeah?
PC
How
300
do you know?
forint.
You can't even see it.
It's hard to be worse than the engineering shack at Minor.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Required. Level 4 access required.
Never seen anything like that.
Signing off the week
Aha.
no more hopeful than we were at the
Meg plusz
start.
egy adót is rávesz 506 forintból.
The soil here on the Solis Planum continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation, with the plant life that interacts with it, however. Signing off the week no more hopeful than we were at the start.
Megtudtak a linket.
The soil here on the Solis Planum continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation.
Miket
The
csak tudod a
plant life
kövességbe
that
Vanda.
interacts with it, however, seems to aggressively grow and expire. Almost like an accelerant. Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar. They have been transporting this stuff for months.
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
It's confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Is this still on?
What on earth is going on here?
I could barely hear that.
I said, what on earth is going on here?
Honestly, I meant the monitor.
Ah,
Your helmet has a much better mic.
yeah, nice try.
Taylor is becoming increasingly hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites. It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken is worth it. It's a small price to pay. Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
Volt? Ja.
if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know, the weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Yeah, well, I prefer my name better.
Why am I not surprised?
Level 3, access required.
Mindig nem tudok beütni.
Door locked.
Még valamit még itt csinálni kell.
Honestly,
I couldn't help myself.
I'm already down here with nothing but a helmet light. I don't need a soundtrack.
How's that helmet working out for you?
Just splendid.
Good to hear.
I still don't know how you even watch those old movies.
It's not easy, but it's worth it.
Itt semmi. Kéne még valamit ügyködni? Hol van? És voltam már.
Level 5, access. Level 3, access required. Level 1, access required. Level 5, access required.
Vissza kéne menni. Most már.
Door locked. Level 5, access required. Door locked.
Benny thinks someone is on to us.
Yeah, he dropped me a message saying he told them it was you.
What? Yeah, if only they knew. I can barely use it with credits.
It's the perfect crime.
Indeed.
Door locked.
Azt mondja.
Lockdown in effect. Level 3 access required. Lockdown in effect.
That's odd.
What is
The door, it's been sabotaged.
sabotaged?
Something snapped the manual lever off.
Something
Stop it, you know what I mean. Why would someone remove the power supply?
from the door.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find another i5.
Be careful. I think something is off here.
Yeah, no shit.
Bom.
Level 3 access required.
What?
Level 5 access. Lockdown in effect.
Hogy nekem most mennem kell. Holnap a szerdai cségó az elmarad. Azt majd csütörtökön fogjuk befordulni. Most picikét nem tudom, de olyan szarul aludtam most az éjszaka, hogy nagyon fáradt vagyok most. Nem tudom miért. Lefeküdtem 11 órakor, aztán felriadtam, olyan fél 4 környékén. Azt nem tudtam normálisan aludni. Jó van. Majd csütörtökön fogjuk folytatni a gémet. Vagy valamelyik nap. Nekem is jó éjszakát kívánok mindenkinek, ez egy kis rövid kis stream volt. Szóval majd csütörtökön találkozunk Cségóval.